see if that works. Aha! Aha! I think we've got it. Let's see. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're working. I don't know. I don't know if chat wants to give me a little thumbs up that you guys can hear me okay. I'm gonna go. It's been a little while since I've done this, so I'm rusty to say the least. What is all this nonsense? Jeez. Okay. All right. We got this going. All right. Good. All right. So, folks in the chat are hearing me. I've just switched to the game, so you guys should actually be able to hear the game audio. And we are off. Okay. Well, this is exciting. I haven't been here in ages. Cool. All right. Let's see how we're looking here. Just getting myself all settled in. So, welcome back, everybody. Let me bring up. Let me just do this. Where are you? Go to this. Because I need to have you over here just to keep me going. Look at that. All right. Okay. So we're here. We're streaming. We got some folks in the chat. We gotta get going. So kind of a weird day today. I think we're gonna have an interesting mix of people. There's probably gonna be some of our normal people, as well as possibly some folks from one of my classes this semester. I had to for people they could come to the stream today as a kind of alternative to class. We're going to be talking about in the next couple of weeks is this is a class on archaeology and games and you know, sort of game design and game discussion and thought criticism. So you know, we're going to talk a little bit about how we can use games for sort of educational purposes in archaeology, and this is one of the kinds of things that people do. Obviously, this is pretty modest. You know, we usually have a pretty small crowd in here or whatever, but it's still kind of cool. And usually a few hundred people will come and watch the video after it goes up as a VOD. So, you know, it's one of the ways we can kind of reach audiences, which is pretty neat. Been enjoying your videos in a way to keep up the archaeology and say job hunt for archaeology. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, please. You know, there are some videos in there that are kind of specifically about like how to get into a career in archaeology. My students will tell you that's something we talk about quite a lot, and I'd love to make more videos about that, frankly. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. I have not played this in like a month, and I have to remember what the heck we were doing. So, for anybody who might be here kind of for the first time, who maybe never been here before, including probably my students, what we're doing is we're playing this game Civilization 6, which is you know, a game I love. I've played many hundreds of hours of this game, but it's this sort of tactical simulation game where you go through all the eras of history and you kind of build a civilization and try and win in a variety of different ways. Look at that lighting effect on those rivers. Oh, that's cool. So one of the things, I played this game on the Switch for like hundreds of hours, and then recently I got myself like a nice PC, and now I'm playing it on the PC. And boy, this game just looks and plays so much better on the PC. Although I'm still very awkward with the keyboard controls actually, so I always have to kind of like look up a couple of times which buttons do which thing. And so you can win the game in a variety of different ways. We're trying to win the game exclusively, or as exclusively as possible, with just archaeology, which is actually a mechanic in this game. In the late game, which we're not actually at yet, you can start building museums and you sort of spawning archaeologists who can then go out and collect essentially artifacts, including like looting them out of other countries' lands, and then you can put them in your museum and you can use that to win a cultural victory. So we're playing as, the lighting effect really does look good. We're playing as Ethiopia, and because I thought it would be funny, all of the other civilizations who are in the world are all big colonizing kind of countries. So we've got the United States, we've got England, we've got France, we have Japan actually, who ended up spawning quite near to us, and a few others that we'll see. Netherlands. I'm trying to think of the other ones as we go. We actually haven't met that many of them yet because we're still kind of in the part of the game where we're isolated to this one continent where we happen to spawn, where we're sandwiched in between Canada and the United States. And we're playing on a very hard mode, which I don't typically do. So I've been terrified that we're going to just get run over. But so far, we're doing okay. We're doing fine. We're kind of on our way towards a victory. Yeah, the British tactic. I originally was planning to do this as a kind of I was going to play as Great Britain and kind of just recreate history and play as like the British Museum. But then I thought it'd be funny to play. So we're playing Ethiopia because Ethiopia is the only civilization in the game, I think, that has a specific benefit bonus or associated with archaeology. And that's because, Ethiopia has lots of really cool archaeological sites, including some of the most important like human evolution sites in the world, and I think that's probably why they did that. And so it's kind of it's kind of functionally structured to sort of help with that. I don't know, folks who are in here who are students in 298, hit me with some questions as we go, or give some thoughts as we play. Thinking about archaeology in education, or representations of colonialism, or representations of history. Civ 6 is a game we've talked about this semester a little bit, so feel free to get in there. They don't have to be questions. They can just be, stuff you think is interesting, stuff you think is worth kind of mentioning or chatting about. Okay, so let's actually play the game, as opposed to sort of spinning around, re-familiarizing myself with where the heck we are. So again, we're playing Ethiopia. We're sort of sandwiched here. We've just about maxed out the expansion. Probably want to toss a little country up here, and a city up here, and then eventually this here, although this is pretty blocked out. Nobody from the other civilizations is going to try and take that space. And we want to basically build tons of faith, and later on we're going to use faith to buy a bunch of archaeologists and then raid all of the artifacts from the world and win a cultural victory. That's the plan. And so far, everything is going somewhat according to plan. God, I haven't played this game in so long. What the heck? How do you do stuff? Alright, I'm going to purchase an apostle. I've been not purchasing apostles because I can buy some stuff with faith. Oh, how are we doing? We got some folks in here, which is exciting. It's kind of cool. Oh, nice. Some people kind of flowing in. I also shared it, so sort of a shout out to the Archeo Gaming Collective, who I just shared this with, though. The AGC is a really cool group of folks who are interested in archaeology and gaming that I've been involved with for a few years. And they kind of went, we'd gone a little bit kind of nascent for like maybe the last year, and literally today, just a few hours ago, it sort of relaunched in a new Discord server. So somebody wants to drop that in the chat or something like that, and go check that out, because that's a really, really cool community. So might be some folks in here from there too. That is a really neat space. Okay, what the heck are we doing? What do I actually do here? Unit needs orders. Okay, sure, if you say so. Okay, so we were trying to convert our religion is Judaism for no particular reason. One of the things that's interesting about this game is, you kind of build, all the civilizations are based on real world civilizations. They have little perks and stuff based with that, but you can ultimately do whatever you want. So we founded a religion. That religion is Judaism. This is already there. So because I get benefits from this, even though it kind of pisses people off, we are just going and converting as many cities to Judaism as we can, because we need to build faith, and faith will then allow us to expand really rapidly our archaeology stuff later in the game. All right, but very chill kind of game, very fun game to just kind of hang out with. Hello, random content. How's it going? Okay. So, yeah, let's say so. So I mean, we're kind of in like the long middle of the game right now, which is when things kind of usually get into a little bit of a flow. But because I've been playing with such long spans in between, that's never really happened. I have to refamiliarize myself with what the heck we're doing every time. Okay, so we got this builder. This is a brand new. Let's do that. Sure, sure. You know. Okay. What have we been talking about in class recently that I can maybe sort of chat and then we can kind of connect to this, right? We're going to be in the next week or two moving into a section where we're going to be talking about archaeology and education. Oh, I forgot this was an exciting. This is very strange. They started us close enough to another continent that you can actually kind of just scoot across with before we've discovered the stuff that usually lets you go on open oceans. So we're going to kind of do this early. There's a whole other group here. We just met Spain, obviously a good colonizing, artifact stealing kind of a group. So we're going to be talking about the archaeology of education in archaeology and public archaeology in the next few weeks. And one of the videos that I have assigned for the class we haven't had a chance to really talk about yet is because we're doing a lot of videos in addition to readings, is actually by a guy named Jeremiah McCall who does historical education and specifically talking about this specific game, talking about playing Civilization and talking about it. So that'll be fun to see what his thoughts are and how they interact with kind of what we've been doing here on our streams. But that's a kind of thing. I guess maybe I'll throw that to the chat. You know, there's maybe 10 folks in here, so we'll see if anybody thoughts of this. Like, you know, how useful is this kind of thing for outreach in archaeology? Now, obviously, this is small, right? This is very cozy, just us. Just 10 or 12, or maybe at the most we've had about 20 people concurrent on this stream, which I know is not bad actually for a small stream, but you know, that's a pretty intimate little group there, and we end up having a lot of fun and not talking that much about archaeology stuff. You know, but is there like potential in this kind of thing to learn something or to do some critical thought, some critical analysis? Or maybe is it just kind of a fun way to kind of blow off some steam and like hang out, and that can be valuable too. I'm trying. What are we talking about here? I don't know what they built. Whatever. Okay. All right. So San Francisco is. Oh, we do want to convert this. Nice. Let's do a little check-in. Let's do a little check-in with the other folks here. Oh my God, how the heck do you play this game? So Spain is friendly with us already. Will they become our friends? Sure, why the heck not? Let's do it. We could even do an alliance, I suppose. Why not? Sure, let's do a cultural alliance. You got anything worth trading for? Not really, huh? Do you want to, like, buy some iron, maybe? Oh, no, we don't need that. One-time deal for 30 turns. That's fine. Whatever. Phone's buzzing in my pocket. Who's this? That's all right. Don't worry about that. Goodbye. All right. So America's pretty upset with us, which is not surprising because we've been converting all their cities and settling near them. I don't think they're about to. They're like a little angry with us. This has been my concern, is that in doing some kind of cultural expansionism and religious expansionism, we're going to piss off our neighbors and they're going to attack us because we're playing on kind of a hard mode. That could be pretty dangerous. And I think what we need to probably think about doing is building up our military a teensy bit. You know, but for like, I'm looking at Randicon, the game's fun. If you use it as a teaching tool, go for it. But not in education and blue collar, like that's kind of like the, you know, that's a big question we're trying to tackle here, right? Is the whole point of kind of public education is not just to speak to folks who are already, you know, students in archaeology or already are already kind of embroiled in this world, but is it kind of potentially an opportunity to actually reach folks who maybe like are interested in this stuff, but who don't necessarily have that ability to get like a formal education, because most people can't, kind of enroll in college and take a bunch of archaeology classes. And that's not even about sort of like socioeconomic status all the time. You just might not be in a place in your life where you can do that kind of thing, right? And so can people, and we know that there's so much, crap online, generally speaking, that is gonna that's just gonna throw people off and send people down the craziest kind of pseudo archaeology realms. Like, is this kind of thing a way to kind of reach more folks, being kind of relatable? We talk about different YouTubers, like you've got your kind of mini guys who are kind of fun and youthful and like a lot of energy, and they're kind of like making fun of doofuses online. How much faith do I have? Let me take a look at this right before I just do this. Oh, quite a bit. And they're kind of just like goofing on dudes online and stuff. Versus I don't know, some like a Stefan Milo or somebody who are ancient architects, or some of these channels that are also quite influential, but they keep it pretty serious. They keep it pretty focused on the data, and sort of interested in both of those different approaches. This guy made a man at arms. Okay, I'm just trying to decide. This is Addis. This is my capital. What do I want to do here with Addis? Can I do a commercial hub? Maybe. I do really need to kind of think about making some money here. Can I make some money? Although maybe I want to, let's build some walls. Again, I am a little bit concerned about America, like, just sacking us at some point here, right? So, so again, that's going to be the kind of thing that we're going to kind of tackle is coming up with some ideas to be a bit more approachable, actually a better way to reach a broader audience. Or are people just okay with kind of, so I get comments like that all the time of people who are like, why are you messing around with like jokes and goofy music and like video games and all this kind of stuff? Why not like just why not just like just give us the info, just give us the facts. And I think that's a fair point. That's a fair point. It's like maybe that is a good idea. Let's do Gondor here. But also I have fun doing that stuff. I like doing this goofy stuff. I like talking about video games and all this goofy stuff. I don't know if I'm my full charming self today. I'm trying to perform because I know some of my students are hanging out in here, so it's like, I'm like trying to act all professional or whatever. Usually I'm like an actual huge asshole in here, and I just like swear a lot and I say dumb stuff. Some kind of a war going on up here. These guys are, something's raiding these guys. But how is everybody doing? How's everybody's day treating them? Oof. Well, that's brutal. That's no good. That's no good. We're gonna get this worker. Gosh dang it. Where did that happen? Okay, do I have a work close on that? Okay, it's gonna have to be this guy. That's okay. This is I could get higher energy than this. What do I do? How do I do that, folks? What do you guys want? You want like it's sing? I'm not gonna sing. You don't want me to sing. Trust me. You don't want me to sing. You do not want me to sing at all. We're gonna keep this to an hour today. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here at 1:00, and that's a promise. I've every time I've said that, and then we end up going like way over. But I got shit to do. Yeah, there was a fire alarm on campus. It looks like that was very rude of them to schedule that at the same time as our class. I mean, little bit rude, if I'm being honest. But I guess that's okay. Again, I'm more worried about America than I am about Canada, as one should be. You should definitely be more worried about America than Canada. YouTube can be infotainment. Milo's a good example. Decent info without being dry or boring. Love his work. Seems like a decent. I think so too. I mean, as I say often, I taught him everything he knows in the 2 times we exchanged Twitter DMs before he left Twitter. So, I take complete credit and responsibility, really. And I do expect him to start sending me checks pretty soon. And I don't, I think he must have just lost my address in the mail, is my guess. So, hopefully soon he'll get that to me. No, but he does keep it light, keeps it fun. And he's coming from a place that's like, I think there's kind of a benefit to he's got an undergrad education. He's sort of early in his career, right? And it's real easy with PhD havers to get too in the details. And I try and always keep that in mind. Just meet people where they're at, and keep it fun, keep it light, and you don't have to start stay away from jargon. That stuff can really just push people away. We finished the mosque. Is there anything else I can do in the holy site? No, that's okay. That's about as I can do. So let's do a harbor next. Oops. I don't know. Yeah, people are watching probably have no idea how to yeah, Sam's at work. So you should tell Meg. Call Meg over and be like, you should watch this stream. I'm sure that would really raise her respect level. I don't know. Never speak a word of this to anyone that I do this stuff. It's no. Okay, so we're taking a look at our envoy city states. There's so much. If you're not familiar with this game, there's so much on the screen at any given time. Look at this nonsense. Look at all this nonsense. And I love this shit. I mean, this is what I live for. This is my whole ass jam. But boy, I can see how this could just be really overwhelming and silly. We're going to hang on to these until we have a chance to kind of jump and maybe take it to some... Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, Ashley's at work too. So this is Chris Stinger. I don't know Chris Stringer. I gotta look that up. That's kind of cool. No, she's not really, Sam. Please, is that true? Because I kind of love that. That would be actually kind of awesome. That'd actually be kind of awesome. Ashley's out. Guys, you have to show this to Krista too. So we're talking. This is there you go. You all have heard the names of 90% of the archaeologists working in Connecticut today. It's a very small community. Yeah, I know. So this is very. I knew some people made this totally optional for folks in class because, it's we were supposed to meet yesterday. I had to cancel class, and so we're doing this as kind of an alternative. But obviously, people have work. There is never going to be. They can't make this required. Oh, okay. We've got the new government. Okay. Here's a question. I almost always go Merchant Republic at this stage. It's probably still better for us when we get the influence points is kind of nice. Walls +2. Nah. Gold State was an established governor +50 towards the district. I think we want to switch to Merchant Republic. I do think that's what we want to do. Discount all unit upgrades. Now I got to think about another nonsense menu. So that's kind of cool that you just stumbled upon this last year. Now, I know you said you had been following my stuff before, so it actually pushed it to you, which is nice. I mean, you can see we get a tiny fraction, 5, 10, maybe 15, 20 people in this stream when I've done it in the past. And, I have almost 7,000 subscribers, so it's not like YouTube is, really pushing this. I don't think a lot of people come onto YouTube to watch streams, but I just can't be bothered with Twitch and trying to learn another platform. I've used Twitch before, but it's it's such hot nonsense. I can't deal with it. I cannot deal with it. What do I want to do with this? Maybe the amenity might actually be worth it. Maybe that's a good point. Let's do that. Okay, but now we got to pick. Oh God, there's so much nonsense. Plans for faster growth and 3 loyalty cities not in the original capital. Nope, that doesn't do anything for us. First envoy some counts as 2 + 1 gold from each of your envoys. That's probably worth it because at this point. And then we need something in here. 50% towards settlers. I don't really need that. Trade routes now don't really do anything for us. International trade routes, reduces the cost of purchasing a tile by 20%, 30%. Oh god, this is some nonsense. 3 specialty districts. You know, maybe. No. Oh, we should just do this. Yeah, obviously. I'm playing such a very different strategy to how I usually play. God, we're getting almost 200 faith a turn. I gotta spend some of that. You know, I think everybody needs to tell everybody they know. Just send a text message to everyone you know they should join this stream and subscribe to Archaeology Tube because it's the best channel on YouTube, obviously. And I taught Milo, you know, on Mini Miniman everything he knows. So that's true. Someday he's going to hear about that joke, and I don't know how he's going to feel about that, but it's okay. We should spend down a little bit of this faith. Let's just do this. Let's finish this off first. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we're finally going to take this guy. Thank you. Thank you. He's only got one build. I've got an interesting... Let's see something here. This doesn't happen to belong to you, does he? No? Alright, because I'm not going to bother. I was thinking you can, if you capture a unit like that, you can like give it back and you get bonus points for it. You got nothing worth trading for. It's okay. He's probably not going to attack me. He's not that mad at me. He's not that mad at me. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be totally fine. It's going to be completely fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be good. We got this. I just get to push over just after I play the grocery. Oh, that's cool. Now, one of the other techs is listening in with me. See, that counts as 2 people. That counts as 2 people, Sam. That counts as 2. So you tend to go monarchy. I'm curious why I've always found that Merchant Republic, just kind of doing the straight kind of like capitalist-y ones, seem really beneficial, which always makes me think like, you know, is this like pro-capitalism, you know, like Padlum or something? You know, is that what's happening here? And the answer is like probably not. Like, let's not overthink it that much. But just money, like in real life, gold just makes everything easier in this game. You can just like buy stuff, and you know, and that normally would take an enormous amount of resources and time, and just like in real life. So it's nice to have. You send it to your mom. I love that. So, Connecticut, yeah, oh, we have lots of artifacts, mostly chert and pottery. That's true here, too. So, Georgia, you know, like a lot of the material culture in Georgia is not going to be that different from what we get in Connecticut, at least for pre-colonial stuff. Well, colonial stuff, too, even more so, maybe. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of very similar. Anything pre-colonial, we're going to get a lot of stone tools, lithics, ceramics, you know, and that kind of thing. What am I doing with this guy? You're going here. Didn't I already tell you to do that? I thought I already told him to do that. You, sir. So we're like allied with Canada. They're not going to attack us. So I think I can leave these back cities undefended, which is a little risky, and just move all these folks up here towards the U.S., who are actually kind of mad at us and might actually attack us, and which would be not good if that happens. So let's see if we can avoid that. I like the idea that Mom might join us. I think that would be phenomenal. Like, I think that would be so cool and funny. Okay. That seems kind of far away, but you know what? You're telling me that's the way to go. Let's do it. Well, this is weird to be doing like continent exploration this early in the game. Maybe this isn't a full continent. Maybe this is like a weird little like island that Spain is kind of stuck on. You know what this is? This is good. This is open colonization land right here. I have a hunch we're going to be... Because we need to expand. Like, this is quite an important part of our strategy here. It's going to be quite... It's going to be quite important later in the game to have a lot of cities, because we need to get archaeologists, and you can only get one archaeologist per city, because you have to have the right kind of museum. I can get that later, sweetheart. I can get it later. It's okay. It's not gonna. The second military platform bonus wall production, the second wild card, so I can switch between economic and diplomatic is needed. Oh, that's a little higher ordered. That's a little higher order. So that's the one work that I've. Can you guys see Flynn? Where's Flynn? Come here, buddy. Come here. They wanted to see Flynn. Flynn's been requested. I don't know. Can you see him in the picture? Where are you, bud? Come here. He's too big for me to like put on my lap. Kind of. Let's see. Ready? We can like lift him up. Okay, yeah. He's okay. You probably can see him for a second there. Oh, you could just hear him. That's my buddy. That's Flynn. That's my pal. I can also put the camera a little lower. Let's see. Flynn, come here, bud. Come here. Let's see. You guys can kind of see him. Let's see. I can just do this. Ready? Flynn, come here. Hey, come here. Where are you going? He doesn't love me at all. I'm meaningless to him. Come here. Hey, I have a treat. I don't really have a treat. I'll get one for you in a minute. Ooh, yes, you blinked. Everybody wants to see you. I don't know. He might be blurry because I've got like the blur function on because the back of me is like a mess. So I'm kind of being a little bit. If you guys can see him. Oh, he's a good boy. I'll show you guys tons of pictures. This is what people really come for. They come for the dog. They come for Flynn. Flynn is a good boy. He's was he a little bit blurred? Yeah. We'll see if I can get him in better a little bit later on. That's a good reason. That's a good reason to stick around. We're gonna get a better pic of Flynn later on. What the heck was I doing? Oh yeah, you were mentioning the monarchy thing. The getting it earlier is better. I did gaslight the dog. I did because I told him it's okay. My wife's gonna give him a treat to make up for it. I gaslit the poor dog. I was accused of Okay, here we go. I've got an option to be able to ungaslight him. Here we go. Come here, Flynn. Oh, he's a good boy. This is for you. See, I told you I'd give you a treat. I was accused of gaslighting the dog. I've been saved, and I have not gaslit the dog. Okay. What are we doing? I don't know. Who knows? Why are we even playing this game? I could have just chatted. I could have just sat in front of the camera and just BS to you all. Instead of playing this game. Next week we're gonna play in class. We're gonna play the Gone Home. We're gonna play Gone Home, which is a very cool older game. We're gonna try and play it in class. I'm gonna like bring in my Switch and like a computer monitor. It's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna try and make this work. What are we doing? Oh, they're not gonna like me for this. We're gonna spread some Judaism in Kyoto. This is a jam though. I don't know how well you guys can hear the. Hold on. Oh, I don't care about that.
If you see a castle under fog, you must walk there.
Oh, this is our
the extraordinary dreams.
This is our special unit. Place is Courser. The Ethiopian unique medieval era carrying it stronger and greater sight than Courser. Receives no movement penalty for moving in hills. Oh, well, that's like kind of a cool back end. Kind of a cool back end. The redemption achieved. Yes, I have redeemed myself with the pupper. Although he probably has a memory of about 4 seconds, so the connection between those two things probably was not made. I don't know. What do we do here? I guess education. I don't know. I should be, again, I need to be more thoughtful about this. I should be looking and like making sure we're like beelining for the archaeology civics, which I'm not doing. Can I beat this guy? What's the, oh, that's actually, that's associated with lore. I thought that was a barbarian. They call the dudes barbarians. That's what they call. That's what they call the like randomly created sort of bad guys who sort of attack you. It's pretty weird. It's pretty wild. It's pretty 19th century nonsense, is what it is. This is a jam though. Where am I? Where are you, buddy? 165, that's a lot. Jesus Lord, no. We're not doing that. Just gotta kind of, again, let's pull you up this direction. Okay. We made the walls, which again is not a bad idea. Alhambra, no. It's just too many turns to do. Just keep building walls. First of all, let's use some faith. We could just build, like, let's do a couple of missionaries. Played the theme. We got like a country version of the Canadian national anthem. The music is wild in this game. Let's see. What do I do with this? Diplomatic quarter. It's kind of weird to put this in the capital. Plus one envoy if built next to the city center. Yeah, I guess why not? And it should be next to the city center, so we gotta do it. It's gotta be here. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Everything's fine. We got this. We got this, folks. Everything's totally fine. How are we actually doing on, like... Oh, I think I can't see score. I can't even see it. Because... How am I doing on a cultural victory? Man, cultural victory is actually quite bad. I made it kind of toward liberty because we're gonna go from no culture to an enormous amount of culture, sort of all at once. Oh, we've met the Dutch. The Dutch. If this was early 17th century New England, this would be terrible because the Dutch really screwed stuff up. We're gonna try and be friendly because we got to build up a lot of good faith with everybody, so that we can then raid their lands for shiny objects and have them. Well, actually, at that point, they can start wars with us. It's fine because we might go from like having no culture to winning the game in a matter of like half a dozen turns, if I've played my cards right, which of course I have because I'm a genius and I have a PhD. So you know I'm smart. That's how it works. So she doesn't even know me at all. Not make a demand. Let's make a deal. What do you got? You got anything worth trading? Oh, they got some pigs. I do want those truffles. I want those truffles. But I don't have anything to trade for it. I could just give her 100 gold per turn. Obviously not 10. That's way too much. How about 3? That's also fine. How about 1? Will you let me do it? No? Alright, let's do it for 3. That's fine. That's fine. We also establish good trade relations, and they like that. That helps build your relationship to get better. First impressions of me are -5. That's a lot. Why? The heck did we do? Something about us. She didn't like something about us. I'll have to go back to go do my job. No, you don't. That's rude. You tell Meg I said you could have the afternoon off to watch video games instead. What am I doing? Oh, no, I don't care about that. Yeah. Yup. Okay, we're moving folks forward here. How are we doing on time? I want to like try and keep it to like an hour, and then actually just like do this again like next week, and like do it regularly for shorter amounts of time. I feel like that's a better system than doing it for 2 hours once every 6 weeks. that's my new goal. They should come up with some stuff to talk about. Maybe with some questions, chat. What do you want me to talk about? I'll talk about anything. Talk about literally anything. I'll teach you anything. I can teach you about whatever, even stuff I don't know about. I'll just make some shit up. Oh, this is damaged. That has to be like repaired internally. Okay, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's a maze. Alright, just finish this watermill. Okay, we gotta do the holy sites. Gotta do holy sites. That's the whole game here. That's the whole game. We just build them always. Oh yeah, especially with this thing here. Okay, cool. Let's do... Yeah. just holy sites. We're just going straight holy sites. My partner's playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth over there. That game's so good. Anybody here play Final Fantasy Rebirth yet? And get past and at least get to the part of Junon where the game turns into absolute amazing hot nonsense. Okay, we need some walls, I guess, on these guys, don't we? Yeah, we do. Maybe I should swap to that wall, the like bonus wall building thing. That was a good suggestion from Catwarg. Catwarg. That's a good name. All right. These guys can start doing some conversion. Maybe I should send some folks over to convert. Oh yeah, look at this. These guys don't even have anything, so let's send one that direction. You ready to build? Let's do it. Oh, all right. Let's see. Other missionary, you, my friend, are just gonna go this direction. I think that's an interesting idea. That's something we should be doing. Does Gondor can make? It can. Let's do an apostle. And oh god, I can't remember where all the buttons are. Gosh dang it. Okay, Mikkel, what are you gonna do? Way out here like this. I don't know. What do we do with you? Sure. What do we do with you, my friend? So this is what you need to just be building up some. Just go wild with workers. I don't know. What games are you all playing lately? Anybody ever played that game Lies of P? I know I was talking about that on Twitter the other day. That game's pretty good. That game's honestly pretty good. Anybody play that? Anybody like them Souls likes? I know this is like so cringe, right? Is this cringe? It's cringe. Just streaming cringe. Everything's cringe. There's no such thing as cringe. Cringe is a myth created to hold us back from our true potential. That's what I really believe. What do these guys want? Can you just tell me? I'm highlighted over it. What do you want? Why is this being so weird? That's, I guess, whatever. Do that another time, I suppose. That's the end of the turn. God, 1 hour gets you through like 5 turns in this game. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
You can't go around.
Right, I completely agree, Cam. I think that's absolutely right.
Be at it all day.
All things are cringe, therefore nothing is cringe. That's like, I think that really nails it. I really do. Commercial hub, great merchant points, industrial zone. I don't really want any of those. Chichen Itza, kind of a niche-y kind of a thing that doesn't do a lot for us. That's fine. Niche-y. I agree. Cringe is a myth. It's just designed to hold us down. That's my real belief. Okay, this is the apostle, right? Well, let's upgrade him first. Spread really church time plus. Yeah. Okay, we definitely want Reformed Church. We want to do anything religion-based first. So, Gondar just finished commercial hub, so let's keep going with that. This is my only trader. God, I need more traders. What can I do here? Buenos Aires wants one. I can get a bonus from Buenos Aires, so let's do that. Let's go for it. That's good. That's good. Free goes. Free of those guys is good. Free, I never know with like this game, like how much this game I should be explaining to you all. It's so freaking hard to explain this game. It's such a nonsense mess of trash garbage. Trash goblin nonsense. I could spend like so many hours just explaining this crapola to you guys. I should go wild. You know what I need to do? We need to faith purchase a settler and faith purchase. This is very exciting. A builder. And Gondar is gonna faith purchase another missionary. Spend down those guys. Okay, we've established all of our governors. So now it's about can be established. All right, so now it's about promoting them. Loyalty thing's not going to do anything for us. That's not going to do anything for us. But commercial hubs and harbors. Where are you? Who's an Addis? This guy. All right, this is probably the way to go. Yeah, that's what we want. Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. How are we doing here? Like I said, we're going to 12, and then we're going to stop, and we're not gonna mess around for hours. Although I really do like this game so much, I find this game so chill. But doing it for like an audience, even a very small audience like this, and like trying to actually complete some kind of task, is makes a game that's actually usually very chill, slightly stressful. Maybe I should start a new file that's not for stream. I've played this game too many times. Alright, come on Yokohama, let's do it. Are the Japanese getting really mad at us here? Because I'm converting their cities. Let's take a look. How do you feel about me? Oh no, they're like super happy with us actually. They're like our good buddies. There are good pals. Oops. Okay. Gosh, I need to get some walls up. Get up some walls over here. Oh, we just gonna like for our last 10-12 minutes here. Let's just kind of take some deep breaths. Kind of hang out a little bit. I definitely do not. That is a terrible trade. Absolutely not. That's hot nonsense, sir. How much would you give me for this, friend Bino? Yeah, all right. Why not? Sure. Why not? Samantha is back. Ask me some questions, Sam. Ask me some chill questions. What do you want me to talk about? What do you think? I'll talk about literally anything. World Congress. Couldn't care less about this. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide +1. I got pretty good. Cancels any international trade routes. I really would like this to be me. So let's pick ourselves. And we're going to dump a whole mess of points into that. Chosen player generates 100% grievances. 50% fewer grievances. I'm just going to vote for myself once here. I don't want to get too involved in that. Let's spend them all here. Let's dump them. Let's dump them. We want to win that. Oh gosh, our viewer count's going up here in the last stretch. Why does soil do that weird frothing thing when you float samples? I don't know. Is that soil? Is it the water? You asked me a question I can't answer. I don't know the answer to that question. So I won that one. That one has nothing to do with me. That's good. So we get a trade route capacity, which is excellent. I don't know. Maybe I should explain what flotation is first. Flotation is when you float soil so that the stuff inside it that floats, like seeds and nutshell, floats to the top. And then you skim that stuff off. And you can do it with $80 worth of plastic junk from Home Depot or with a $7,000 piece of equipment that Sam and I have slowly discovered over the last year is simply not worth ever using. But it doesn't answer that question of why does that stuff froth like that. I mean anything. Ask me anything. Wow. Okay, this is the Apostle. The Apostle I want to actually send this week. What did they do? Granary? Cool, neat, whatever, sure. Oh, I gotta repair that, yeah. Can't confirm didn't say anything I did. It's true, I've made a terrible mistake. I've made an error in judgment. Where am I here? Water, Jimmerman. Again, it's sort of gotta be, it's gotta be holy sites, It's got to be holy sites. Though maybe I want to do a walls. Let's do walls first, just in case. Like the worst cappuccino. It looks like cold brew, like the worst cappuccino you can get. Yeah, it's super. It looks really gross. And I don't know what that is. It's something. Is it bacteria in the soil or something? It's a human mystery of the deepest levels, and there's no way to ever solve it. It's just going to be a mystery forever, and we'll never know. 15 turns. That's a long time, man. Lordy. Okay. All right, friend Bino. What are you going to do? You can hold on. We're generating so much damned. I gotta just like buy builders like bonka hog builders. We gotta go wild on builders. These folks need some builders. And we have this. Oh, I can buy a trader with that too. With it as well. Okay. Addis has probably my only trader, so let's do one for Gondar. Oh man, this is like so nice. Having this thing where you can just buy. I can't remember if that's a. What causes that? What allows you to do that? To buy civilian units with faith? Is that a I can't remember what causes that. Is that a bonus from like a golden age? Because I want that for the whole game. Decomposed organic materials like oils. Yeah. It could be that. I don't know the real answer for sure. Holy cat, we're jumping up in viewership like a whole bunch here now that we're supposed to end in like not that long. But we'll go. I mean, if the viewership starts exploding, like, we're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna quit. What do I do with you? You're gonna build this thing. Very chill music right now. Can you guys hear that? You guys can hear the. That's a golden age perk. All right, so I like this cat where you got to come every time because it's nice having like a hardcore expert in here. And I've played this game a lot, and there's still so much I can't. It's like to actually wrap your head around everything. You start doing fish die-offs in the lake country in fall. Oh, maybe that oil's just being like disturbed by the flotation process, so it's kind of coming to the surface. That's interesting. +7. Wow. God, these this is like this specialty. The Rockhewn Church, which is the specialty build, is so busted. Oh my God, the amount of faith that gives you. Ethiopia is fucking good if you're doing a faith build. We're doing a weird thing here because we're not actually doing a faith build. But okay, you, friend Bino, are gonna go here. I guess that's fine. I don't know why that's being favored over this one. It's a little too close, maybe. Medium core, yeah. I mean, I have probably played this game for like no joke, probably like 500-600 hours, and then previous Civ games, it's in the thousands. Going back to Civ 3 was my first one, and it's still like I gotta look stuff up like every time, and I forget so much. It's a golden age perk. I should probably be able to get another golden age here. I hope I can kind of keep that one going because that is so useful, especially because we've got this. It's specifically useful here. Late to start, late to end. The Bill Farley special. Oh, is that like my... Do I have a reputation for that? I have so many reputations. Never tell me my reputations. Late to start, late to end. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, God, I'm a monster. All right, here we go. We're going to scoot right on past that. Try not to get too embroiled in whatever's happening there.
have failed in our mission. And next time we are against this enemy, it will be even harder.
What were we supposed to be doing? This is what happens when you don't play for months. Oh, is it an emergency? Okay. Do not remember what that was all about. That's okay. Okay, trader. What am I doing with you? What do I want to do with you? Gold would be nice. Also should be thinking about just building roads. Okay, so Canada will give me a lot of gold because I've got an economic alliance with them. I guess let's just send you out to good old-fashioned Ottawa. Starting to build some gold reserves, which is nice. If you can stay out of wars in this game, it's like not that hard to just absolutely steamroll everybody, even on harder modes. The key is to stay out of war. Just like in real life, wars are really, really super bad, and make everything terrible. So don't do that. Okay, what can I do with you? Oh yeah, let's go grab those turtles. Didn't notice those guys before. Give me some turts. We are building. Right, only +3. Fine. Okay, Ashley, I had somebody asking me just not long ago about for like info about working in like USDA archaeology departments, so I might reach out to you and Krista and pick your brain or make a connection there just to chat about it, because it was just surprising. Somebody was like asking that specific question. I was like, oh, I don't really know the answer to that, but I know who can answer that question. That was sort of a neat thing to be able to do. All right. Okay. What are we looking at here? Addis. Finish the book. What's this do? Influence points per turn. Yeah, I guess we'll just build that out. What can you do next? Sure. Why not? So now that I know that Cat Work is in here, who knows how to play this game, I probably feel bashful about. Oh, we've met them, folks.
Queen of the United Kingdom of Great
We've met Vicky.
And soon, dare I say, the Empire.
It's Vicky. They made everybody in this game so horny. all of the other leaders are so horny. like not all of them, most of them. And like they all flirt with you. Like, oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, it's an honor to meet you. Yes, oh, of course, we're going to be really nice to Britain. Maybe at the end, after we've already won, we'll just start a war with Great Britain and just, like, wipe them off the map. And that's how we can end. That would be a funny way to end. Yes. Military or religious alliance. We're going to go military. I'm going to try not to make a religious alliance with anybody. That's fine. Because except for I would do it with like the US because they already are sharing our religion. Except they're mad at me. Why are you so mad at me? What is actually pissing you off? Settling near them. That'll wear off with time. But still. Come on, Teddy. Be my bud. I do love she speaks in the royal we. She does. She does, as is appropriate. As is correct. I have 6 of these guys, which means we can just go ahead and we're just going to steal. We're just going to take this boy. That belongs to us now. What do we get for that? The unique bonus provides you with 2 of each strategic resource per turn that you have revealed but have not yet improved. That's not super useful, but it's okay. We're going to do it for the science bucks. There's no reason not to control every single city-state that you can. We do so much stuff in this game. This is probably like the thing to actually chat about. You do so much stuff in this game that is just repugnant. Like the transactional just colonialism that is just the normal. That is the gameplay. That's the ludic element of this whole game. It's just colonialism. And like, it's so bizarre to play this game out loud, right? And just like the shameful things that I would never approve of real countries and real people doing in real life. It's wild. I'm not gonna bother with that. Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's fine. You can just hang out there. I just want to front load those guys. Ooh, that was a worry sound. What was that? Okay, but absolutely not. Are you out of your mind? That's fine. I do want the open borders because that's a good way to quickly build some friendship. And again, we're going to steal so much stuff from England later. Alright, he also wants that stuff. Why wouldn't you trade me? My offer. You can have the horses. I don't give a shit about that. Okay, that's fine. But I want these. And these? And these? Oh, he's desperate. Love that. I love that for you. I love that for you, Wilfred. Sure. Why not? It's interesting that the addition of more culture mechanics after Civ 1 or 2 has somehow managed to make the games more colonial than when it was just straightforward conquest. It is. It's a really good point.
In order to maintain them, we will need
Yeah.
Of education.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
to
want to
commit
just finish that
myself
thought.
on
Well, okay, what does this do?
I have friends in both places.
Let's take a second with that because I think that's a really good point. Like in the early games, it was the only way to win was to kill everybody with military. But like as the game gets more and more simulational of like real history, it gets worse colonialism wise because it's true. Like it gives you all these ways to undermine other cultures in ways that are really backhanded and they just smack as too real. Maybe I should probably do theocracy. 50% discount purchases with faith. That's pretty useful. What do I lose? I lose the money and the production towards districts. Do I want to stick with Merchant Republic for the moment? Like it feels thematically right to pick theocracy, but the religious strength and theological combat doesn't do anything for me right now because nobody's really resisting my my thing. The 50% discount on purchases with faith is pretty good. Except we're producing so much faith. I don't actually think that really matters. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna stick with it. What are my new policies? +4 combat strength whenever non-religious unified civilization follows another religion. Where's the one that lets me like build walls for cheaper? Which one is that? Loyalty, unit content, 6 city defense strength +5 city right now, plus 50% production toward defensive buildings. That's what I want. And Wars of Religion we're going to leave. What else here? Simultaneum. Extra faith from buildings and holy sites. Okay. Obviously we want that. We're going to take this instead of Gothic architecture. Obviously we want that. What does that do to our faith? 217? Isn't that what it was before? Did it not change? Oh, my civic tree. That's not what I want. Government. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Normally I'd go for banking. I still might. Yeah, it's too big. It is kind of wild, though, isn't it? It's kind of wild. All right. We are getting close to where... Oh, we're actually a couple minutes past 1. So I'll probably start winding down in a few minutes. If you want to hang out to the end, obviously, folks who are in class, you do not have to keep hanging out. You didn't have to come at all, frankly. Although I'm glad you did. I am like just kind of starting to have a lot of fun though. See if I can do this more if I could do it every week instead of. Goodness gracious. Build some stuff. What am I going to do after this? Answer emails? I have a lot of emails I need to answer. What are you all going to do after this, after we stop hanging out? Oh, that's a lot. Faith is flowing, folks. It's flowing. Ooh. Oh, it's a city-state. But still. Religious conversion. Could maybe make that happen. Diplomatic service or humanism? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm feeling too confident. This is the problem. You know what I haven't done? Saved, even once. The whole time we've been playing. No, that's not right. Quick save? Yeah, we should do that. Oh, my alliance with Hojo has expired. Why not? Let's re-up that. What was it? It was a research alliance. One-time deal. Sure. I guess. A lot of times they want like a token. Civ is just not a 1 hour game. No, it is a this is the problem, it's a 40-hour game. Which is why it's kind of fun it's a good game for streaming because you can like you play it over the course of like, you know, several months or something, and that's what I've been trying to do. I just need to make more time to actually do it more often is the problem. Foreign ministry. What do these do again? Diplomatic favor. Leveraging city-states costs half as much gold. That's potentially useful if I ever get stuck in a war. Grandmaster Trump grants the ability to buy land units with faith. Wow. That's ridiculous with this build. We can just build military units with faith. That's absurd. Obviously, that's what we want. That's absurd. We will be invincible. We'll be invincible, chat, with that. We'll be undefeatable. We'll be unbeatable. Harbor? Holy site? I should be doing holy sites. But should be focusing on holy sites, frankly. That's what I really need to be doing. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. That's fine. All right, we're gonna finish out. We're gonna finish out one more turn, and then we're gonna quit. I'm also gonna stop thinking so hard. That one's already got a worker. Oh, we got envoys again. Crikey! Again, let's hold them. No reason to jump on that yet. Oh, crikey! This is sort of relaxing. It's been a very stressful week, everybody. It's been a very stressful week. It's kind of fun just to hang out with y'all and play a dumb video game for a little while. Gotta move in so sluggishly. I'm like just staring at the screen. These are not hard decisions. Sid Meier's very famous for saying, supposedly he said, video games are just a series of interesting choices. And obviously Civilization is his game, but that really is what this game is. You just make thousands of tiny little choices. Talked a lot about, you know, again, there's that kind of like war sound. What's that all about? No, I don't want Great Works. Very explicitly, we're trying to get rid of Great Works. In fact, I should be getting rid of mine. I still have these. I should be trading away for those. No, I don't want any of that. I don't actually want any of that. Sorry, Phil. Ooh, we're not gonna get to that. We're not gonna get to that. Okay, we should burn all of this faith and buy stuff. Do I need any more settlers? Probably one, huh? One over here. Alright. Let's buy as many. We're gonna buy a settler. And then we're gonna buy the rest. We're gonna buy just builders. So we gotta burn that down. I want to burn this all the way down to 0, which is not gonna take us much longer. Sure. How about you? That's it. That's all of it. Because we're gonna lose our ability to do that at the end of this turn. Because I did not make it to a golden age here, which is a bummer. English have declared war on the Dutch. It is the 17th century. Wait. I'm at war with Great Britain. I know that I made a military alliance with the Dutch, but That puts you into an automatic war with the other country. Oh, we might be headed for a game length hatred with the British. Although because we weren't the aggressor, they actually don't get that mad at you. But technically, we're in a war with England. It's not really gonna matter because they're way the heck over here. And this part of the game, that's way too far to actually do anything meaningful. But that was an unforeseen consequence of just trying to build an alliance with the British. It's okay. I don't think that's gonna matter that much. Oh, okay. We gotta finish this term. That'll be a good place to stop because that'll be the end of this age. We'll move into the next era. Sort of perfect timing. No, I don't care about that. This is Final Fantasy IX ass music. Okay, that's fine. This sounds exactly like a song from Final Fantasy IX. Is that "Oh No" from our sudden war with Britain? Oh god, I have all these damned. Wow, a lot of stuff to choose from there. You can just hang. Okay, you already did that. God, I have so many builders, which is like a good problem to have. But like, holy cow, what am I gonna do with all these builders? We're getting wild. Expanding our Judaism a little bit. Okay. Yeah. We're looking at our maximum viewers here. Why are there so many people joining late here? 13 is not exactly a ton of people, but that's like not bad. Who are y'all? How's it going? What's up? We're actually going to be shutting down here in just a few minutes. If you didn't get a chance to watch the whole stream, it will immediately be available on YouTube as like a VOD. It just goes straight up. Here's like good practices to like take it down and edit it and make it look all nice and pretty and stuff. I just like can't be bothered with that. So instead, I'm just going to not do that. And there we go. We've entered the Renaissance. Another thing we could talk about as an interesting criticism is no matter what country you're playing as, you go through the Renaissance era. It's crazy that you're expanding Judaism. Yes. That was like in week 1. We like sprinted the first time we streamed. I sprinted and found a religion as fast as I can. You get to pick whatever religion you want. You can even make like a unique one. And went to the chat and was like, I don't know what religion is associated with Ethiopia, right? Christianity maybe makes some sense, right? There's a lot of things you could do, and like everybody was like, oh, you should do Judaism. I don't know anything about the history of Ethiopia really, which should be a good thing to learn for this stream. Maybe is go brush up on that a little bit. And I was like, okay, but it's like so many things. It creates so many weird moments. What are we doing here? Chancery. +3 influence starts with that. That's fine. Whistlebanking. Your trade routes to an allied city or vassal state provide. That's actually like a genuinely good diplomatic one. I don't care about spies. I never do anything with spies. So, can I squeeze Whistlebanking in here? +2, +1 gold from your envoys. You know what? We're going to get rid of this serfdom, which I usually keep on for like the whole game. But we just built so many builders. We are not going to need to build builders for a long time. I can move that there. And then I love this like little, silly... we don't have that many units. We're building those. We're going to have some pretty soon. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're almost done with this turn here. Alright, so this is a normal age. We didn't get a golden age, but we get to pick one of these dedication, which lets us build to a golden age faster. Gain +2 era score each time you convert a city to your founded religion for the first time. That might be good, although we've already converted a lot of the easy targets. Gain +2 eras for each time you discover a new continent or natural wonder. Gain +1 eras for each time you kill a non-barbarian naval unit. No. Gain +1 eras every time you still complete a trade route. +1 eras for each time you strike a new specialty district. I guess we still go with Exodus to the Evangelist. I think that might still work out better for us than those other ones. Oh, he can't go anywhere else, can he? Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. What's the situation with Granada? Oh, I actually could get there pretty quick. Alright, we're just gonna have you go. Gonna have to go buy some English territory here. Oh my goodness. It's neat. I can see sort of the stats here. Yeah, 13 people. It's kind of our maximum. Why is everybody showing up now? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. It's because I'm so charming and handsome with my... This is kind of cool, actually. I didn't talk about my shirt. I have my SHPO shirt on. So that stands for State Historic Preservation Office. And I can't really show you the back, but maybe next time I will. But this is like the coolest thing. This is a shirt. SHPO is the Connecticut SHPO made these shirts for like an event, and on the back is like a piece of vector art that I made of the Whitfield House, sort of my main research site. And I just thought that was like the craziest like compliment. They made them just for like the staff of SHPO, but they gave me one obviously because they had used my piece of art for it, and I was like, that's so cool. That's just so neat. So I threw that on this morning. It's not like it's like whatever. It's this kind of like exercise shirt material, but. What are we doing here? Oh, markets. Oh, a dam would be useful. But let's start with, more important than that, is the trader. Yeah, Sam, you gotta reach out to Kathy, I guess, and ask. Maybe they make some more. We can just make our own, I guess, and then not have SHPO on the front. Maybe. I mean, it would be a cool like to just steal this design like for the field school, and then instead of SHPO, put like whatever like SCSU field school on the front here, and then just have the exact same back with the Whitfield House vector graphic. That would be actually like a pretty cool design, and I would. I'd love to get T-shirts made for the field school. That would be kind of cool. The problem tends to be money. So Amy said, I do enjoy the Airstream's conversation. Provides chances to fill gaps games cannot. Especially with a game like this, which is, boy, there are a lot of gaps in this game. Both in the sense that the gameplay is very complex, and so just like explaining what you're doing, which I don't do that much because we just spend the whole time doing that. But also like just, thinking about the politics, the culture, the history of what's being sort of displayed. What am I doing here? Walls. I don't even know where I am. What city am I looking at? Jima? What the heck is that? I got distracted talking to y'all. I don't even... Where the hell is Jima? Where is that? I don't know. I guess I just have to guess what we need here. Let's just keep going with this walls thing. Oh, I can do a dam here too, huh? So Jim must be up against... No? Where the hell is Jim? What's wrong with me? Does someone take me there? Oh, gosh, it's like here in the middle. Alright, let's do a dam. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay. Alright. Really do. I said I was going to end at the last turn. This is a classic example that could go department money. I could ask him. Back in the first year of the field school, I asked the dean if they would give us southern hats for everybody to wear out in the field, because we get hundreds and hundreds of visitors every summer. It's cheap, extremely cheap advertising, and they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. They were like, nah. I was like, are you serious? Come on now. Where was the other settler that I made? Didn't I do 2? Maybe I just did 1. I don't know. Alright, well, we're going to have you go here. Just seemed like a no-brainer to me. Alright, now for realsies. Let's get to the end of this turn and then call it. So we just got to finish off this last little set of actions. This has been fun chilling out with you all today. I've really been having a good time, to be honest. It's been a real stressful couple of weeks. And an excuse to do this in the middle of the day and pretend like it's work. It's just, it's very exciting to be able to do. What am I doing here? Oh, that's been... When did that happen? God only knows. Coming to a close. I don't know. Any final thoughts? Oh, I missed this comment from Ashley earlier. Bill, you've never ended on time. Why start now? And then just to prove you right, I went 20 minutes over. I usually finish class on time. It's true. You guys are like a little bit twisted by 298 our class this semester, because that class is always so fun. Like, just inevitably we get to the end of the hour and 15 minutes and I'm like, wait a second, we're out of time? Because we're always just having like such great conversations. All right, that's going to be, there's always like the little mini secondary turn here, which usually is just making one or two selections for like, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yes.
If you're the bank $100.
Right, shut up. That is the beginning of the new term, which means that's our place to stop. So I'm gonna sign off for now, folks. That was a lot of fun. Not bad considering I like threw this out into the ether 5 minutes before we were gonna start practically, and it's the middle of the day and a weird day that I don't usually stream. You know, we got a decent number of folks out in here and hanging out and having a good chat. You know, so. I don't know. Thanks for being with us. I tend to end class on time. Ask me when the class. That's that one class, okay? If you were in my other classes, you'd know we finish on time because those classes are boring, okay? So we get done on time. It's only the video game archaeology class that somebody has to tell me. We're 2 minutes over. You guys could literally just stand up and walk out when we hit that hour, when we hit that end moment. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do this. Try and hold it to me, especially like folks who know me in real life. Next week, we're gonna do it next week, so that we can just keep this going, and then we actually truly keep it to like an hour. It went a little bit over this time, but again, it was the first time we've played. I feel like I spent like 20 minutes in the menu just trying to remember what the hell I was doing. If we do it next, if we do it next time, then you know, we could jump right into it because we don't have to kind of familiarize ourselves so much. So I'm gonna try and do it next week. Japan is sending out missionaries. They're trying to fight back on the religions front, and that is unacceptable. We need to crush them. All right, folks. So have yourself a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.